Heyo, OmniDogs and OmniKittens. It's OmniDog here from OmniDog's Vault with a overview of the Superior Spider-Man. This is one of, I believe, 2 covers. And please remember Organicpricedbooks. My code $2 off your order with code OMNIDOG. Big savings, 5% off shipping 3 or more books together with code OMNIDOG. Ship it together. Sorry that's so long, but it's the one I'm stuck with. But save big, really. Okay, let's take a look at this. Now, when this first came out, I feel like it was around 2013-ish. So I was still collecting singles, and I was not... Well, wait, let's wait on my anecdote until we get into the book, because then I'll tell you what the deal is. Nice looking spine here. And a good looking back cover. Let's see what it looks like with the dust jacket off. Of course, I properly relaxed the spine, as you are supposed to do. Speaking of spine, let's take a look at that. Binding. Nice eye hole. Pages nicely there. Looks good to me. You don't need to worry about that. You see a piece of paper there? No, it's not even popping up again. Doesn't matter. This is what is important. It's all solid. Okay, so, we do have cool design here. Let's take a look inside. And the table of contents does not have page count. And I just looked up the page count and I forget what it was. Doesn't matter. It's not... I mean, this is actually the perfect size omnibus. As much as I love getting big chunky ones, they're really not my thing. These are far more manageable. I don't know, probably 600 some odd pages. So back to the table of contents. We've got Amazing Spider-Man $6.98, $6.99, $700. Spider Dreams. Superior Spider-Man, more superior. Lots of Superior Spider-Man, which is good because that's the book's name. Now, there are other writers besides Dan Slott. We've got a annual 1 and 2 by Christos Gage, and 700 Spider Dreams, J.M. DeMatteis. And let's see, Date Night, Jen Van Meter. But Dan Slott is the main writer. Although here's one with Christos Gage. But I remember collecting singles back in the day, 2013-ish or so. I did not really collect modern Spider-Man. I sort of kept up with it, but I was more focused at that point on other stuff. But this cover got my interest. And in my mind, this is one of the more famous modern-day Spider-Man covers. Doc Ock saying, Peter Parker, or what's happening here? And I looked at this, and Steve at Third Eye told me the premise, and I was like, okay, I'm into it. For those of you who don't know, Doc Ock transfers his body's dying, and he transfers his mind into that of Spider-Man, and hijinks ensue, to say the least. So we'll go through this, and I will show you the art. I read about the first 10 issues, famous pose there, and it was about that. I followed it through about 2014, and that's when I decided to change into collected editions. So I haven't read it since then. But I remember thinking, this is a cool idea. And at the time, it got really beaten on by people. People did not like the idea. And now it's considered a classic Spider-Man run. And rightly so. I think as far as the first 10 issues, I thought it was really a fun and interesting experiment, and it went on for long enough to get an omnibus. He appeared in the Spider-Verse saga. It was still Superior Spider-Man at that point. And I thought it was really a blast. So, don't know about the second half of the book. Well, probably I only read about a third of it. But I highly recommend getting this, and I'm excited to read it for the whole thing for the first time. So we're looking at the interior. Let's take a quick look. Now, it's always going to have a little gutter loss at the beginning. Let's see what the middle looks like. Where's the very middle? Probably about right there somewhere. So yeah, gutter loss, not too bad. But it's always going to be a little tight there in the beginning. And you have, this is cool, Spider Dreams. This is by J.M. DeMatteis. Another Black Cat storybook adventure. Okay, I don't even remember reading this, so I can't wait to read this. This all looks really good. So we've got all the characters in Spider-Man's life, but Dr. Ock is in his body and claiming to be the superior Spider-Man. Dr. Peter Parker. You do well to remember that. That doesn't sound like Peter Parker to me. So he's going to have to work on it. But I did notice in going through this, while this is all interesting, well and good, it's when other characters show up and Doc Ock is fighting on the side of angels as Spider-Man. He wants to rid the city of criminals, and so this is pretty interesting for Doc Ock. We've got the Goblin King, many goblins, J. Jonah Jameson. Looks like a hopped up vulture here. Oh, it looks like he's going up against a Sinister Six or something. I'm the Spider Slayer. Lizard, yeah. Lots of goblin activity, but it's really well written. I think this is some of Dan Slott's finest work. And anybody that doesn't like it, stop watching this video right now. Come on, man. Have some fun. Spidey 2099. Cool. What are you supposed to be? The blue symbiote? Another spider clone? No. Oh, this is great. So Spidey 2099's in there. Hobgoblin, Sinister Six, Mary Jane. Ooh, wait a sec. Okay. I wasn't sure who that was. I'm still not sure. I thought it was Moreland for a sec, but I'll have to read the book and figure it out. This is where it gets really, really cool. When Spidey meets Agent Venom. And becomes superior Venom. Wait, he comes up with a name for himself. Superior symbiote, maybe. But this is just too awesome. The superior Venom. Okay, right on, man. This is going to be great. I can't wait to read this. Ooh. Oh yeah, the Avengers are in this a lot because they don't trust what's going on with Spidey. His attitude's a little different. So fine art all throughout. Really digging it. And yeah, where is Peter Parker while all this is happening? In a land called the Mindscape, if I recall correctly. Fighting for control. That's not too bad, but this is what's going to happen with this. But I've seen worse. I can live with this. So I don't want to spoil the ending. Ooh, more $20.99. That's always good. So let's go to the extras. Yeah. So I skipped the first extra because it's a first cover because it's the end of the story. So I don't want to spoil that. But it's full of all the cool covers that came out for $700. That's pretty boss. This is pretty boss. This is boss. I can see why people would want to get these and frame them. Those are really cool. And then, okay, we have more covers and sketches. Wait, get to more covers. And, wow, a lot of covers. This is cool. Of course, I love this. Lego, that's great. And then we have some sketches of the characters. I like anybody called Jester. That's my nickname. Letter pages. That's cool. Proclamation from the mayor. Nice on the letters pages. And then really cool Amazing Spider-Man 1 through 700 cover gallery. Now this would be cool as 4 posters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, still 7 cool posters. That would be really neat. So there you go. That's the review. Sorry, overview for the Superior Spider-Man. I remember having a blast with this book. I think you will too. I'm looking forward to reading this and adding it to the long list of things that I need to read, but this is moving to the top of the delusional pile. I really want to read this. This is looking really good. So Peace and love, peace and love. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching as always out there. Peace and love, peace and love. Please be good to each other now. OMNIDOG signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love.